Hey guys, so this is my video on nail brushes. Now I got asked on my Facebook page to do a review on nail brushes. So I have a new packet here. It's got 15 brushes in it, and I also have my old ones here. They're not really old, but these are the ones I use, and then I brought a new packet as well. And I'll explain why in a minute. So they come with 15 brushes, and so these ones have got pink, and then these ones have got the white, and they just say nail brush on them. You can't actually see that, but it's a nail brush, and it's probably backwards because it could be. Anyway, so there's 15 brushes. They all come they're all very similar. So I will go through the brushes and explain sort of what they are and when you can have a closer look at them. And yeah, so the reason I have two packs is because I brought these ones to sort of start off with, and I was like, these are really cool, you know, I've seen a lot of people use them, and I was like, yep, this is awesome. So I got them for that reason. And then I brought these ones because I decided that I was going to cut some of these down, and I was really worried that they were going to fail or I wasn't going to get them right, so having a backup was always a really good idea. So I got the cutting idea from Nail to NZ, and I will link her brushes video down below. She's an awesome nail artist, so definitely give her a look up. So yeah, I just saw that she had done a cutting of her brushes, so I decided to give it a go as well because they probably work better. So there's 15 brushes that come in the pack. I'm going to show you my older ones rather than open the new pack, and I'll show you the ones that I've cut down as well. Okay, so to start off with, there are two fan brushes, and so they look like this. So there's an orange one and a white one, and I haven't actually used these because they are sort of something that you don't really use, I think. I mean, obviously there are a couple of designs you can do with them that I've seen done, so if you want a tutorial on something like that, then give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. But they just sort of, I suppose you can clean things off with them. You can clean flocking powder off with them, and you can do other really cool designs. So I haven't used these yet, but I probably will in the future. Okay, so the next one is the dotting tool. So it comes with a dotting tool. You can't actually see that. It's a really small sort of end, and it's just got the one end, which is the dotting tool. I haven't used this because I have some other dotters, so I don't see the need for this, but it is a really cool dotter. It's a sort of a smallish one, so it is quite good if you're doing the small dots, so definitely very good for that one. Okay, the next couple of brushes I haven't used either, and these are the rounded off, I meant to say the square ones. I'll just take the lids off. So they are square brushes, just sort of flat on the edge, and yeah, one's white and one is brown. I haven't used these because normally they're used for like one stroke nail designs, and I haven't done that yet, so I don't use these. They're a bit big for nail art, and yeah, I just haven't used them, so yep, they are quite good still. The next ones, oh dear, we have this one here, which is kind of strange. It's sort of, no, that's not the straight one. So that one's there. It's like an angle. You can't actually see. It's like an angled brush. It's quite a small tip. I use this one to clean around my cuticles when I've done my nails. So that one is used a lot. This one here is sort of a round brush, and I use that. I think I've used that to clean around my cuticles when my other one was dirty. But otherwise I don't really use this one. There is this one here, which is pretty much the same as the other one. It's got a, you can't even see, but it's an angled brush, and I use that sometimes for my cuticles as well. Then there is a bigger angle brush, and I suppose that could be used for the cuticles as well. I don't think I haven't used this one very often. I may have used it a couple of times for my cuticles, but otherwise no. Then there is this one here, which is a just smaller version of the square brush, just flat on the edge, and then yeah, I haven't used this one either. It's a bit too big for a lot. Then there is this one here, which is kind of strange. It's like, it's got an angle on it. I don't know whether you can see that. It just sort of bends, and it's sort of small. It's a smallish tip. It is still reasonably big for nail art. I've tried to use it and it hasn't worked too well, so I probably wouldn't use that personally, but it is quite a good brush. I mean, I'm not quite sure what the angle's for. Doesn't really make a difference. And the next one that I've used, I've cut down as well. So it's a really small, sort of fat end. It's quite a smaller brush compared to the other ones. It is smaller. And it's got a really thin brush there. I like that one for nail art. I cut it down purposely so I could use it for smaller nail designs. Sorry, my dog is barking. And then there's 3 stripers. So there is the smallest one down the bottom, which has got a sort of a short brush, sort of the longest one, and then this one here is really long as well. I've cut this one down, as you can probably tell. It was the same as this one here, and then I saw Nailed It NZ's cutting down brush, and I decided to cut it because it was getting a bit frayed. Like you can see with this one here, you probably can't. It's getting a bit frayed, so I decided to cut it down. So you can't even really see the brush. It's so thin. But yeah, so I cut it down heaps to use as a striper, just for like easy designs and stuff. But I also am thinking of cutting it down shorter because it is quite long and quite hard. So this one is probably a fail brush, I would say. It's quite thin, and I think it may be too thin now. But that's alright. So that is my 15 brushes, and you can buy these sort of anywhere, to be honest. I brought mine from the Born Pretty store, and that's really cheap. They're about $4, $5, $6. But I know you can buy them on Trade Me if you're in New Zealand. You can get them on there. People sell them for reasonably cheap as well, probably under $10. But if you're from overseas, maybe check your craft store, or if you've got like a special nail store, check there. Definitely worth the money. Like I would never not use these brushes anymore. Like if you are a beginner, definitely something to invest in. They are so worth it, and you will actually get so much use out of them. So good. So definitely give these a go. I've contacted the Born Pretty store, and I have a coupon code for you guys. It's the 10% off. So I'll link that down below, and I'll probably put a little insert as well. But if you use that coupon code, you can get 10% off anything in the store. So if you're wanting these nail brushes, the 10% is an awesome idea. Definitely give these a go. Definitely worth it. And I'll also link the Born Pretty store down below as well. So yeah, all in all, I really love these brushes. I give them a thumbs up. So if you like these nail brushes, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't tried them, definitely go and try them. They are amazing. So yeah, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye bye.